Welcome to Christ Closet. If you were to come to our ministry, one of the first things you would see is our greeter. In this case, it's Tammy Rhodes. She would ask you to fill out this form, which would have various information on it. One of the highlights that we ask for is for prayer requests, in which we give to the minister upon conclusion of the day. Another form that we let them leave with in their bags is this with the Beatitudes on it. The idea is to project our attitude as Christians onto them as they leave. Another item that they would first see is our rules list. It has various things on the amount of clothes they're allowed to take, whether present or for somebody that's not present, and those types of things. Also, if it was their first time to come, one of our volunteers would give them kind of a tour of what we have here so that they have an idea of what I'm going to do for you right now. If you look at this first rack, this is young girls to teens. On the top part, we have young girls' bathing suits. Somebody was nice enough to donate a ton of those. On this back wall, we have all girls from infants all the way to young adults on the end here. They're pretty much all tops, some onesies and things sprinkled in. This area is our men's clothing. It goes up to various sizes. If we have hats, which we seem to be thin on right now, we place them here. This rack here is also men's, but on the top of it we put ties, which obviously men or women are welcome to take, depending on your personal taste. On the very end of this back wall, we have our men's pants, which are shorts and pants alike. They range from about 28 to 50, depending on the donations we get at the time. If you follow me over here to this section, this is our women's clothing. As you can see, the capacity of women's clothing outnumbers the men by about double. A lot of our sizes that we have are from small all the way to about 3 to 4X for the women's clothing, not so much for the men's. If you follow me back here, this is our women's bottoms. We have pants, shorts, capris, skirts of all sizes, all the way up to 30. This back rack here has robes and maternity clothing on it, along with some pants and business skirts. Also, we have some jackets and coats. And then over here we actually have pantsuit tops. If you look across here, we have a rack that we put assorted items on, belts, hair ties, whatever other items that we might not have a place for. If you follow me to the back room, this is where all our boys' clothing is. Again, just like the girls, we start from boys, infants, and we go all the way to teen bottoms. In this center rack, we have teen tops, more like 10-year-old boy to teen tops on this rack. This back wooden shelving unit holds our tapestries, blankets, curtains, whatever kind of donations of that sort that we would have. The white rack here has all our shoes, both men's, women's, boys, girls, all sort of different sizes. We also have purses on the very front, which seem to attract a lot of attention. And then once in a while we'll be donated with car seats or bouncy seats of that sort, which we have no problem in accepting those. One of the things that we don't want to get into are toys. We do not accept toys. Now if you follow me and pan all the way around the room, this is the entire reason why we're having Christ Closet Awareness Month. We have been able to raise funds to buy racks, which we are currently in the process of getting, but we are still short the money to purchase totes to put the excess clothes that we have. If you look from about this section over, we have bags and boxes that are literally avalanching sometimes. They are either off-season clothing, which would be winter right now because we're in summer, or they're capacity clothing that, like women's, that we don't have room for, and we have to put away until we have room for them. Traditionally, from this area over are bags and boxes that we have to sort through So if you're going to make a donation in the church and you're able to get down to this room, we ask that you go ahead and put your donations right inside on this wall here, so that on Tuesday we'll know to go through that stuff and put it out or put it away as such. But as you see, our capacity level is a little bit full, so we had to start putting clothing over on this side. And again, that's one of the reasons, is we want to be able to facilitate some kind of organization for this, but equally we are worried about being able to preserve the items in totes rather than boxes and bags. I feel like that